Bum ba da bum bum bum. Bum ba da bum bum bum. Go. What's up, P-Brain? Long time no see, friend. Just gonna get the photo you rough. Going well. Just had some, vacation family time. And now, yeah, back in the swing of things. How are you? $20, $32, we'll be able to finish him. But oh, jeez. That's good. Nice. What have you been up to lately? What have you been playing? Just a habit.
Come here!
Too good to pass up. Oh. Sorry, man. Oh. Yeah, summer break. I imagine that's working pretty well for you. I'm happy for you, friend. Have you done anything relaxing at home? Done anything special for summer break? Okay, last time. Okay, I built things up. Oof. Eek. I'm gonna take a big hit from him. Nothing I can do. Embrace for impact! Oh, jeez. Ooh.
No, Teeny! What did I say?
Hmm. Ah, nice. All right.
Hey, this is fun. We can talk about it. Fine. Even catch me. No. Hey. You said you want to give it.
Oh man, there's nothing like just relaxing. I get that, friend.
Stop trying to target
Or should
me.
I make so he does 20 damage? She will decimate me. So yeah, let's do. Let's weaken him. So yeah, let's do that. Devotion. This will be interesting. But ooh. Okay, friend. Smart people call that an existentialist crisis, where you don't no longer become what you thought was important. That's awesome, though. I'm happy for you, friend. I'm here for you, however you want to talk that through. Yeah. I get it. I'm still going through that. I don't think you really ever grow out of it if you're a thoughtful, thinking person. I don't know if I'm gonna survive this. Wish I could get that.
I know how to play this very well. Oh, you say that?
Heal. Big numbers. Could finish him this turn. That was a lot of loot. One, two. One, two. One, two. if I go that path. I'll just get the one. So any of these.
What?
So the most question marks. I have the blood vial, and I would love to.
Okay, Nitro. Wait, that's you. Yeah. Get me in. It's not the air, it's just us. Yeah. Yeah, well, I did. Die! Yeah. And then you join us, team up. My ultimate.
It's a wild experience.
Ah!
100% agree with you there, man. And it's hard. It's hard for other people to relate, you know, because not. Yeah, people don't. People just don't get it a lot of times. I mean, there's a lot more about it now.
Got him!
Yeah, and it just requires, you know, adapting. You know, you do the best you can with, like, and actually, like, how ADHD is, like, your brain is normal. You know, it's normal for you. Just right, the world around is taking a while to get adjusted to it. I also think, like, you know me, I believe in the hope of Scripture, the hope of, like, how it says, like, how all of our human struggles is when we don't look to the wisdom of Yahweh. So we don't look to Him for the defining of good and bad, the good and evil, when we take for ourselves. And we're in the society where I do that and the world around me does that. And so I'm part of a movement, which, you know, you're always invited to. Part of a movement where we now see and we react in that motive of the self-giving love that Jesus has done. And we are enabled to live sacrificially self-giving love by the work that Jesus has done. And that may not sound like it's connected to ADHD, but it gives you purpose. With ADHD, it's the hyper focus. You need something that is you don't get bored with, but something you can also hyper focus in. And I find, especially it's like this is a true hyper focus. It's always changing on how to love, how to care for the other. And it gets me, and I'll say everyone, out of their own, like out of just focusing on self. probably could have killed him. Got distracted. Ouch.
Where are you, bud?
And so I'll say, like, there is hope for you. There's, like, good hope for you there, my friend. This good purpose.
Hey, for what? This one doesn't have a counter. You handle that dude. Ah! Hey, listen, bud, you're about to get whacked with crap.
All right, bros. In 2.5 minutes, you have to go through steps.
Hey, how's he healing? Yeah, good.
Hmm.
Where did he heal?
Huh? Hmm. Where do I have to? All that just for 4. Wish I had that top so I could just keep on playing. Yeah, I think, of course, I mean, it's more of not trying. It's a declare of allegiance. Does that make sense? Like, it's very, in our Western, like, Western world, it's all about, you know, you try different things and see what works for you and doesn't work for you. The reality is nothing works for you because you can never consume. Like, it's a life of consumption, a life of trying to adopt different things to try to get some sort of resemblance of happiness, resemblance of peace. But there is no amount of things one can consume and be a part of that will give a sense of that. Does that make sense? Because even the most richest of people we see just are unhappy, and who have all the wild things to be able to experience all the stuff, and it just, there's never enough. The human appetite is never enough. And so I will always just challenge and push towards the narrative of Scripture, like how it defines the human condition. 'Cause then, and like with a good story, right? Like you put yourself in the story, it tells you, like take a video game for instance I'm playing. Like I can't do anything in this video game that's out of bounds, out of the rules it gives, out of the story it gives. It's the same thing with life. Like the world has a story, and we have to see, okay, what is the rules and bounds of it? Because actually, like once you find the rules and bounds, you limit your freedom, but actually give you more. Actually gives you more freedom. And it sounds very upside down, but legitimately, like Jesus limited his freedom. He was the ultimate privileged person, 100% God, 100% man. You can't get more privilege than that, and he laid it down. And so what's it, even for him, it's like life is in self-giving love. Like it's about sharing life for the other, like Jesus has, who is the perfect example. He deposits true value to everyone, everything. So it no longer is about what can I consume, what can I like try to think about myself. it's literally life just becomes about the other. And that's why, like, the ancients, you know, like, they ran to martyrdom, they ran to their death because they knew that it was in the self-giving love and declaring allegiance to Jesus where true life was. Does that make sense? And see, that's something like the ancients understood. Is it was about the collective story that gave value. And you see that even a lot of Eastern conscience is about the collective story. And so yeah, that's all I'm doing is saying I really believe it's hope for everyone in the collective story of the work of Jesus and his death and resurrection. In his death, all the empires, all the powers tried to make him bend the knee. He will not, and so they killed him for it. But actually, by them, and I want to keep talking because I just love talking about this. So let me know if you have any clarified questions or if you just need me to stop talking. So they try to have Jesus bend the knee, the powers to be, but he wouldn't, and so they put him to death. But they didn't know the evils did not. Like evil, it always bites more than it can chew. They lost their power because that's all the world has to coerce you. That's all fear is driven, is fear of death. And so the moment Jesus died, death could not hold on to him, so he resurrected, and that same resurrection is for all people. So all of his followers can no longer have to operate out of fear of death. And so then we can live self-giving, self-sacrificially like Jesus has and declare value for all as Jesus has because, again, of the story, of the narrative, of what he has done. And we cling to that, and that is our hope. And that's the hope I want for everyone. Because I truly believe there is no other hope, no other ancient story that answers the legitimate need of ultimate power, and then also a legitimate need of ultimate humanity and humbleness. There is no other ancient narrative that holds those true completely. Like those paradoxes live in Jesus of ultimate love and ultimate power, self-sacrificial love. That's the end of this run. Got way too focused on damage and had no shields. All right, friends. So Char, after you're done with your ults, we got to go through steps, okay? Char, you just actually hit him. I saw that too, my friend. All right. His ult's almost over, and looks like you're about to have your ult, Jason. So I'll say after Jason goes through his ult, so use it the moment you get it, Jason, and then we'll go, okay? Oh, dude, once you once you just embark on studying this beautiful story, the ancient hope of the Jewish Messiah, it just it gets deep and awesome. It's I want that. Yeah, I want that for everyone. Hey, love. How'd it go? Oh, did you? I'm sorry. I don't know why. I mean, makes sense. Oh. You did. You just pushed over my...
Oh, okay. That happened. Ah!
We could do a lot of things part of the adventure. All right, P-Brain, love you, man. I'll be back in about a couple hours. I always want to dive deeper and deeper into sharing this, so I'm here for you. However you want to dive deeper, if you just want to talk about you, talk about what's going on, and yeah, and relay about having ADHD.